Hi, my name is Yusuf, and I wanted to just show a quick pet project I worked on. It's called BidetBeacon. Essentially, the problem statement here is, if you travel a lot between countries like, in Middle East, Southeast Asia, maybe even Brazil or like Argentina, you'll find that they have bidets over there. However, when you go to places like, England, Canada, America, Mexico, a lot of countries don't have bidets, and quite frankly, the difference is night and day between countries that have them and that don't have them, especially if you're going back and forth frequently between the two. However, there are certain places and establishments in the US, in Canada, and in the UK, and of course in these other countries that may have bidets. So essentially, what we have here is a crowdsourced way in order to tell people where are the nearest bidets. So, for example, of course, a lot of this information has been scraped from the internet, but we also take user feedback. So, for example, if you have a bidet location, you can say where you found the bidet. You can say maybe the location of it, so maybe San Diego, California, USA. If you want, you can add the address. It's optional. And of course, is it a heated bidet? Did you actually see the bidet? Is it working? Is it not working? You put the status of it, and then you submit. So we'll just say heated here, for example. And then it submits into a form. That form gets manually reviewed, and then it gets added to the map if there actually is a bidet, in fact, in that location. Now, essentially how this works, this map, first of all, tells you which countries have bidets. What are the bidet-friendly countries? UAE, Saudi, Egypt, Libya, India. However, it'll also tell you, obviously, based on what state you're in, what city you're in, where are the bidets. Some bidets, for example, are in closed places. So, for example, the Warrior Hotel here in Iowa, you'll see that some rooms have bidets, but you have to be in a room. So, obviously, there's a lock on here saying you can't really use it. It's limited access. If you have a room, you can use it. However, you're able to filter that out. Say, for example, I only want to see places that have public access. So then it shows you that. So for example, here in Hawaii, you'll find that there's a hotel here that has public access bidet, or a restaurant here that has a public access bidet. And of course, you can also filter by restaurants, by cities. Say I am currently in, we'll say New York. It'll show you all the locations in New York that have bidets. All of these are in New York City. So this is just a quick pet project I did. If you'd like, you can start the repository down here. It's just a pet project, so it's a subset inside a repository that I have already. Where I put other projects as well. And yeah, if you have any questions or suggestions for bidets, please use the link. And yeah, thanks.